In the tumultuous battlefield of existence, a formidable adversary frequently looms large: the specter of childhood trauma. This adversary is a leviathan, a gargantuan monster that thrives on the vulnerability of past wounds and regrets. It's a formidable foe, capable of unleashing a crushing blow that can reverberate through the corridors of time, echoing and amplifying the pain until it becomes a deafening roar in the chambers of your mind. Yet resist the urge to surrender. Do not yield to the fear. Do not allow yourself to be swallowed by the darkness. Rise and face the challenge head on. Understand that the trauma isn't merely a figment of your past, but a formidable opponent who threatens your present and compromises your future. Childhood trauma can appear as an impenetrable mountain, a towering Everest that tests the limits of your endurance and the depths of your courage. It can feel like an incessant race with no visible finish line, a marathon that saps your strength with every passing mile, but offers no respite or relief. It can seem like a game devoid of a concluding signal, a match where the whistle never blows, the timer never stops, and the sweat never ceases to flow. The struggle is palpable. It can be felt in trembling of your hands, the tightness in your chest, the heaviness in your breath. It is often traversed in solitude, a lonely journey through the wilderness of fear, pain, and uncertainty. It's akin to running a marathon with a backpack laden with stones. Each stone a memory, a flashback, a phantom of the past that clings onto you, refusing to let go. But remember, even the longest marathon culminates at a finish line. Even the most towering mountain has a summit. Even the darkest night is followed by the dawn. For those grappling with the trauma, the finish line is the moment of triumph. The instance when the weight the stones is finally discarded. The reward is liberation, an ephemeral sensation of weightlessness, the opportunity to finally race unburdened, to engage with life unshackled, unimpeded, undefeated. Overcoming childhood trauma is not a sprint, it's a grueling marathon. It is not about achieving a swift knockout, but enduring the journey. It's about resilience, about standing tall even when your knees buckle, about fighting even when your fists bleed, about running even when your legs scream in pain. And when you traverse that finish line, when you finally cast off that weighty backpack, you will comprehend that the struggle was worth it. You will realize that the pain, the fear, the exhaustion, they were all stepping stones on your path to victory. So, prepare yourself, fasten your boots, brace yourself for the combat of a lifetime, steel your nerves and harden your resolve. Do not hide your scars, flaunt them. They are your badges of honor, your insignia of survival. Do not shy away from sharing your story. It's the narrative of your journey, the testament of your endurance. There exists prepared to rally behind you until the finish line. A community of warriors, of survivors, of champions who have faced the same adversary and emerged victorious. Persevere, keep battling, keep running, keep climbing, keep fighting. The road ahead may be long, the journey may be tough, but remember, the view from the peak is worth the climb. The feeling of crossing the finish line is worth the sweat. The taste of victory is worth the struggle. Victory is imminent. It's on the horizon, a glowing beacon that calls you forth. It's in your hands, a championship belt that is waiting to be claimed. It's in your heart, a fire that is waiting to be ignited. It's in your soul, a strength that is waiting to be unleashed. Bear in mind, you're not isolated in this battle. Extend your hand, seek assistance, narrate your story. There exists a community prepared behind you until the finish line. Stand tall and stand strong. For the reward for overcoming childhood trauma is a championship belt worthy of being worn. Victory is imminent.